for our commodity corner.
Well, there's so much uncertainty in the global markets, and there's one thing that really seems to be reigning in all that safe haven and hedge buying, and that is really gold. If you look at the international markets, well, we are not too far away from its all-time highs. The all-time high that the gold prices hit in 2024 was at $2790 an ounce. We were trading at around 2760 plus kind of levels in the international markets, so not just about $30 away from all-time highs. And when you look at the Indian markets, well, that's an all-time high for the gold prices for India that you can see on your screens. Ishu Datwani is founder of Anmol Jewelers, and he joins us on phone line now. Ishu, hi. All-time highs for gold, and we do understand that when it comes to gold buying in the Indian markets, it's not too high. There's a bit of a pause. Gold is selling at discount in various states of India at this point in time. Your reaction, first of all, to the gold prices. Where do you see prices headed?
So, a statement that Mr. Trump made where he said, we are going to reduce our interest rates. And he also appealed to other countries and other banks to reduce rates. And I think this is the reaction for that. Usually when we see prices rising, there's always, after a point, there is always a correction and prices do go down. But this is one rally that we've seen which is unrelented, and we, and I'm sure all other jewelers in the country, probably hedge every evening. So every evening, whatever gold we've sold on that day, we will buy that much gold, because this is almost like a one-way street. We are not seeing any reduction in prices. So even now, in spite of all the, rallies that have happened, we still expect gold to go up even more. So not taking any chances. And similarly, even the sentiment that the buyers are sharing is similar. They are all very bullish on gold and expect gold prices to go up, which is why even in terms of business, we are not seeing a drop in business, because the expectation is that if we don't buy now, we will lose out. And with the wedding season being the way it is, there are so many weddings, gold is still pretty good, and we are doing very well with gold, in fact.
All right, that's good to know. Absolutely, safe haven buying just about continue. But Ishu, is there a lot of discounts being offered? Because we do understand that before budget, depending on which way the import duty goes or if it's not changed at all, we do understand that there's a lot of gold available. Is it a buyer's market right now?
I would, maybe for the dealers, for us, a wee bit of discounting is there. But as far as the consumer is concerned, there is no, discount really happening. Well, there are people who always try to lure customers with discounts on labor and, things like that. We are not one of those. But as far as the consumer is concerned, I don't think there is too much of a discount going on, other than players who always, have that strategy of pulling in clients with lower rates and lower discounts, you see.
But are there discounts on bullion, not so much as jewelry for the retail consumer?
Yes, there are discounts. Yeah, there are discounts coming in bullion. There are discounts, yes.
And to what extent, really? Because the last I was reading was $50 as well as what we saw in the previous week, which perhaps is the highest in 6 months between bullion dealers. Is it still reading at those levels?
I would say around $30, $35 now.
What is also your sense on prices? We're almost at around $2750 an ounce, not too far away from all-time highs in the global markets. Is there a sense that you could be looking at higher prices in this quarter, in the first half of this year?
Yes, definitely. We are still bullish because of Trump coming in, and with all the uncertainties that are there, gold is the safest bet. So we are still betting on gold going up even further. And, in India especially, all the more, because even the rupee is not so strong. It's depreciating against the dollar. So the expectation is prices should go up even further.
That point is well taken. Mr. Datwani, thank you so much for joining in. Well, that's the point I wanted to put forth, that all-time high gold prices in the Indian market have led to a bit of a discount coming in, and perhaps not to the retail consumer, but as Mr. Datwani pointed out, that between the bullion dealers, $30 an ounce of a discount is what is reigning in right now. This could be ahead of budget. This also could be ahead of the fact that we're looking at all-time high prices and not too many buyers out there. But that's all the time that we have on Halftime Report. Business Lunch will take all the action ahead.